Hey, Eric. Welcome to the show. And, we are excited to have you over here with us at Mycom OSI. And maybe I can actually start asking you in quest of providing the highest levels of customer experience, how Globe consolidated, your journey towards the unified service assurance and, migrating all the legacy platforms, as well as, how you actually proceeded that journey towards that end-to-end journey of automating your operations towards zero-touch automation and so on. So maybe I can actually start off by, reminding us of how we actually started that journey, back in 2015, being a long-standing partner that we have been collaborating, starting with the inception of performance management solutions, unifying multiple domains on mobile, core, access, transport, and all the different mobile services, if you like, in an on-prem environment, leading to, of course, kind of the migration into the cloud-native applications, which actually derived a lot of those benefits. Then we went, of course, towards the service management integration, bringing in some of the enterprise services, as well as the broadband services for a variety of domains, also working with various different partners, of course, on the cloud side of the house with AWS and the various inventory and topology system providers, right? And then finally, we have been integrating all the fault management solutions, leading to automated remediation for the variety of use cases, providing you with better customer experience, as well as automating a lot of those transformational processes within your workflows and the processes. So it's been an exciting journey, and I'm glad that we have actually come a long way from where we actually started, kind of progressing and kind of asking your journey of how the collaboration happened and what your views of it in terms of automation are. Please, Eric.
First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me for this conversation. So I'm also glad to be part of this discussion, sharing the project and the executions that we're going to do. For the journey of this project, we designed it 6 steps, right? First is the discovery. During the discovery stage, we determine those manual works that's being done. Those are currently automated, or the level of the automations at what we have right now, or prior to this project. The tools that are being used, is it capable to do it or not? So that's the first step. Second step is, after we verify that the tools is not yet ready for what we were planning to do, which is to automate from an end-to-end, is to change our fault management tool, wherein we use already the net experts. So that's the second step. Going now to the third step, which is choosing the right partner. Who will be the right partner to be able to get or to be able to deliver these automations that we need end-to-end? And in this case, we were able to choose Mycom to be part of it. It's also part of this step, the third step, which is to design how are we going to execute this one. So we decided that it should be from the auto detection to the auto correlation, auto ticket, auto notification, auto remediation, and auto clearance. So it's an end-to-end from the time the alarm has been detected to the remediation and clearance of the ticket. So that's the third step. Fourth step is the execution, right? So now that we have those plans, we've executed it. And the different aspect of the execution is, first, it's not only Mycom, right, doing this one. There's also a people upskilling and skilling. The first part of the project, Mycom will be the one to deliver it, and the second part of the project, it will be Globe. By that time, we're already upskilled, very skilled. The fifth part of the project, during the closed-loop automation. So it's not like a detection only, and then we dispatch. We will also close the automation part, wherein we will remediate those with issues. And the sixth step of it, wherein we need also the support of our partner, is going to the AI ML.
Amazing. Yeah. So that's exactly how we actually went through that process. And during that journey, of course, we've been able to actually realize all of that tangible benefits through that value creation framework that we have also actually gone through, quantifying those benefits when it comes to mean time to identify, the mean time to correlate, the mean time to remediate, if you like, and the end customer experience on how those specific KPIs have actually improved, as well as the operational efficiencies that you've actually seen within the organization. And those results are absolutely phenomenal, as we have actually seen, and especially also kind of moving from mobile to broadband to some of the enterprise-related use cases, and more specifically on the automation part, which you actually are specifically focusing on from your perspective. The intelligence that we have embedded into the zero-touch automation program, right? On how do you intelligently fix those issues much quicker with all the different workflows that are actually embedded into it is all quite exciting, right? And can you actually elaborate a little bit more about the auto remediation in your NOC SOC with all the different use cases that we have actually implemented, touching on a few of those from your perspective that we have collaborated and that has been implemented jointly together?
Yeah. If we're talking about the auto remediation, we have some use cases wherein we already completed the auto remediation part. On the detection of a problem, it will be correlated to another problem or the different alarms. A ticket will be created, and then the next step will be to do the remediation, or most of the time it's reset, right? So including the reset, and then once the service is normalized, the ticket will be cleared as well. So that's the journey of the auto remediation.
So that then also allows us to actually move using a large knowledge base that we have created, and then harmonized all your working processes, automated a number of those specific use cases, kind of allowing us to actually move forward to look at the future. From my perspective, of course, there are a variety of that domain knowledge and the assets that we have actually implemented as productized solutions, and the different use cases can be translated, of course, into the large language models, for us to actually move into that AI-driven automation. How do you actually see that moving on into the future?
If as I mentioned earlier, it's part of the steps, right?
Yeah.
So those that what we're doing right now, it will be implemented in the step 6 that we created as part of the design. So it will be, I think it's really very helpful moving forward if we can complete this project, gather all those informations in the task. It will be useful for our AI ML step moving forward.
Yeah. And you also actually think that also allows us to actually use, you talked about the people transformational process and the automation behind it, for you to actually do from this hybrid approach of we are doing this collaborations to your own automation teams doing a lot of self-serve and creating some of those language models and things themselves for those specific use cases. Do you see that evolving?
Yeah. That's what's happening. Of the use cases that we've developed last year or together with Mycom, 3 of it were already developed by my team.
Okay.
So it's a continuous learning and development, both from the Mycom and from our team. So moving forward, we didn't hope also that those learnings will be going as well on the AI.
We are looking forward to the future, and I, very much looking forward to moving into the next steps, Eric, with the evolution and transformation at Globe, and we are proud to be partners, kind of going through that journey with you as well.
Yes. Of course, there is still more lots of improvement that we have to do, both on Mycom and our part, but those collaborations are really helpful, right? Because of those collaborations, we were able to tackle all of those issues. Be able to adjust on what is necessary. Because of that, we're able to deliver all the some of the use cases that we need to deliver.
Very good. Thank you very much. for the time, and we look forward to our meetings in the future. Enjoy the show.